Attracting 27 million visitors every year, London is the most visited city in Europe. It's no surprise that London is top of many people's travel plans. The city was founded by the Romans and thrived over the centuries. Today, London is one of the most diverse cities in the world, with a rich history and some of the most outstanding cultures on the planet. The familiar London covers a much wider metropolitan area and is home to almost 9 million people. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in London so you can plan a trip to London, England. We share the most beautiful place in London and the best attractions and popular places in London. Starting with number 10, Hyde Park. Hyde Park is possibly the most famous park in London and one of the largest. The park has historical significance, hosting several demonstrations and protests, including protests by the suffragettes. Debates, protests, and performance artists every week still occupy the park's famous Speaker's Corner. The park is home to several memorial features and 2 bodies of water, the most famous being the Serpentine. Here you can go paddle boating, see several swans, and breathe fresh air in the city's center, a must-visit. At number 9 is the London Eye. A trip to London isn't complete without a visit to the iconic London Eye. Originally constructed to celebrate the millennium, the Eye is a giant Ferris wheel offering gorgeous views across the city. At night, the wheel is lit in seasonal colors and is the centerpiece of London's annual New Year's fireworks display. You can share one of the spacious pods with other keen visitors or splurge on a private pod for you and someone special. At number 8, Thames Cruise. The Thames is the lifeblood of London, bringing industry to the city for centuries. It is England's longest river, leading into the North Sea at its end. It has been the base for settlements since prehistoric times and was strategically important to the Romans and English kings, as well as during both World Wars. There are several companies in London offering cruises across the Thames. Cruises run as regularly as every 30 minutes from several key locations. The cruises pass several key sightseeing locations, including Tower Bridge, the Houses of Parliament, and the London Eye. At number 7, Electric Avenue. Electric Avenue is a street in Brixton, South London, famous because it was the first market street in London to be lit by electricity. It spawned the number 1 song by Eddie Grant and has been the center of some parts of London history, including the Brixton Race Riots in 1981. Today, Electric Avenue is home to Brixton Market, a diverse and eclectic food market. Afterwards, check out the rest of the neighborhood. Brixton features many small businesses selling unique, quirky, and handmade items. At number 6 in our list, Oxford Street. Oxford Street is not only London's top shopping spot but Europe's busiest shopping street. It has 300 shops and receives over 500,000 visitors every day. Shop till you drop in designer stores and internationally famous department stores like Debenhams and House of Fraser. Selfridges features intricate and beautiful window displays that change with the seasons. These frequently feature interactive windows and work by acclaimed artists. Around Christmas, the Oxford Street Christmas lights illuminate your shopping sprees and add some glitter to the evenings. At number 5, Galleries. London is an ideal city for art lovers, with so many galleries featuring the best in classic and contemporary art. Most of the city's galleries are free to visitors, including the National Gallery in Trafalgar Square. The National Gallery has something for everyone, with work by Da Vinci, Turner, Van Gogh, and Rembrandt on display. For prolific modern art, visit the Tate Modern on the South Bank. The building itself is a piece of art, towering above the waterfront. Inside, find pieces by Picasso, Klee, and Delaunay. At number 4, Harrods. Harrods is one of London's most famous department stores, known particularly for serving the elite and the super-rich. Since opening in 1824, Harrods patrons have included Oscar Wilde, Laurence Olivier, and the royal family. The luxury is spread across several floors, laid out in style through Harrods-themed halls. The food hall sells indulgent delicacies, from fresh meat and cheese to superior marmalades and pates. The Egyptian hall sells fashion and opulent style to make you feel like a pharaoh as you pass through. At number 3 in our list, Buckingham Palace. A trip to London is incomplete without strolling through Green Park to glimpse Buckingham Palace. The palace has been home to the British royal family since 1837. It features 775 rooms and the largest private garden in London. Some palaces are open to visitors so that you can see a little piece of the royal lifestyle. From outside, watch the world-famous changing of the guard. This procedure happens a few times every day. It is a great opportunity to witness a historic tradition and the royal guard's utmost discipline, all wearing the iconic London bearskin. At number 2, Westminster. Westminster is considered London's political hub and home to the Houses of Parliament and the world-famous Big Ben. Big Ben is the name of the bell housed within the iconic clock tower, and it still chimes every hour. You can also find Westminster Abbey here, which is open to the public most days. Whilst visiting these landmarks, rest your feet in Parliament Square, which features statues of important political individuals, including Nelson Mandela and Winston Churchill. Check out the number 1 places in our list, the O2. The O2 Arena was originally constructed to celebrate the millennium under the Millennium Dome. It once acted as an exhibition center with various exhibits and hands-on activities aimed primarily at children. Today, it is a premier destination for live music and stage shows, hosting the biggest names in entertainment regularly. It also houses a cinema and various bars and restaurants featuring cuisines from all over the world. The O2 is an ideal spot to hang out with friends. If you're seeking adventure, try climbing to the top of the O2. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in London? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.